Instead of depressing rooms, these havens were high-tech resorts. The mustard yellow aesthetic was everywhere, representing wealth and wisdom. But Ma, Leo continued, looking at a live feed of a content studio inside the haven. We have a bug in the system. A group of toxic teens in London just disrespected a grandma on a viral video. They called her a laggy NPC. Should we initiate the strong karma protocol? Clara's face appeared on a giant hologram in front of Leo. She looked radiant, her hair now a stellar silver, and her mustard yellow diamonds glistening. You know the rules, Leo, Clara smirked, her savage energy still at 100%. We don't cancel them, we re-educate them. Send the mustard yellow retrieval team. Tell those kids they've just won a mandatory internship at our global sanitation department. I want them scrubbing the digital waste for the next 6 months. No shortcuts, no cheat codes. Cut 2, a savage plot twist. Leo walked toward the observation deck. He looked down at the city square. He saw a man in a faded and dirty suit trying to sell fake followers to tourists. It was Chad. He had respawned as a level 1 noob after getting out of prison. His bank balance was permanent 0. Yo, Leo, Chad shouted from below, his voice cracked. Give me a refill. Just 1K. I used to be an alpha, remember? Leo didn't ratio him. He just looked at Chad with pure logic eyes. He tapped his smart glasses and sent a small data packet to Chad's phone. Chad looked at his phone. It wasn't money. It was a job application for a cleaning position at a local dog park. Start from the bottom, Chad, Leo's voice boomed through the square speakers. That's the only way to sync with the real world. If you grind for a year without glitches, I might upgrade your user permissions. The final scene, Clara and Leo's private balcony. Clara and Leo were standing together, looking at the sunset. The mustard yellow sky was aesthetic as heck. You did good, Leo, Clara said, handing him a gold-trimmed tablet. You took a $90 million loot drop and turned it into a global buff. You're no longer a son of a billionaire, you're a legacy builder. Leo looked at his mom. I realize something, Ma. Money isn't the endgame, it's just the currency for impact. You saved me from becoming a permanent L. I didn't save you, Leo, Clara whispered, looking at the True Story logo glowing on the building across the street. I just forced you to read the patch notes. Life is hard mode for everyone, but if you have integrity, you can hack the universe. Suddenly, a notification pinged on both their devices. New mission. Mars Colony Elderhaven initiated. Target 2030. Status ready to launch. Vibe, mustard yellow. Leo laughed, a pure and powerful sound. Mars, Ma? Really? We're taking the savage energy to the solar system. Leo, Clara smirked, putting on her mustard yellow shades. Why rule a city when you can moderate a galaxy? The story ends with Clara and Leo walking toward a mustard yellow space shuttle, while the True Story logo flashes in 8K, proving that karma is the most overpowered weapon in the universe. The Mustard Yellow Galaxy Hub, year 2030. High above the Earth. Clara is looking at the blue planet through a force field window. She's wearing a nano silk gown that glows with golden data. Leo walks in, looking like a legendary hero from a high-budget movie. Ma, Leo said, his voice deep and resonant. The Mars Haven is 100% operational. We've migrated the first 10,000 grandparents to the Red Planet. They're living in zero-G luxury. No arthritis glitch, no old age lag. We've literally hacked the biological clock. Clara turned around, her savage smile now ethereal. Good, Leo. But there's one last quest you haven't finished. Do you remember the mustard yellow trunk? The one you tried to hack 5 years ago? Leo nodded, his ego now humble. Yeah, the one where you kept your CEO laptop. I thought that was the source of your power. It wasn't, Clara whispered, waving her hand to open a hidden vault in the floor. Out rose the original mustard yellow trunk. You've earned the admin password to my heart. The big reveal. Leo knelt down and opened the trunk. Inside, there wasn't a supercomputer. There wasn't cash. There was a strong, mustard yellow baby blanket, and a small handwritten journal from 25 years ago. Leo picked up the journal. He started scanning the pages. His eyes glitched with tears. Entry, June 2005. Today I won the $90 million lottery. But I won't tell Leo. I want him to grow up without the cheat codes of wealth. I want him to know the hard mode of life, so when I'm gone, he knows how to protect those who have nothing. I'm gatekeeping the money to save his soul. Leo's system nearly crashed. Ma, you had the 90 million since I was a baby? You lived in that mid-tier house and worked as a nanny? For me? You grinded for decades just to test my character. I didn't want a simp for a son, Leo, Clara said, her voice soft but powerful. I wanted a strong leader. If I had given you the loot at 18, you would have been deleted by the world. I had to be the villain in your story to make you the hero of mine. Cut to the final global broadcast. Clara and Leo stood together on the Galaxy Hub balcony. Their image was streamed to every screen on Earth, Mars, and the Moon. 20 billion people were watching. People of the global server, Clara's voice echoed through the cosmos. For years you've seen the savage Clara and the rebooted Leo. You've seen karma in action. But today, we're recoding the world. We're liquidating the $90 million, which is now $900 billion, thanks to Leo's smart investments. The live chat went berserk. W. Clara and W. Leo were spammed so hard, the internet grid nearly melted. We're not giving this money away, Leo added, his voice steady. We're investing it in the Karma Bank. Every young player who takes care of an elder, every grandchild who respects their legacy NPCs, will get an automatic buff in their life, better education, healthcare, and career boosts. We're making goodness the new currency. The final scene. The boss exit. Clara looked at Leo, her mission finally completed. I'm logging off now, Leo. I'm going to a private server on a tropical island. No tech, no aura, just peace. The master keys to the Sterling Empire are yours. Leo hugged his mom, a max heart rate hug. I won't glitch this time, Ma. I'll keep the vibe alive. Clara put on her mustard yellow shades one last time. She stepped into a teleport pod. One last thing, Leo, Clara smirked, her savage energy peaking for the final time. If you ever lag or become toxic again, I've coded a self-destruct button on your bank account. Stay humble or get ratioed by your own mother. Clara was gone. Leo stood alone on the balcony, looking at the mustard yellow stars. He pulled out his phone and posted one last story. It wasn't a fit check. It wasn't a flex. It was a picture of the mustard yellow baby blanket with the caption, "The real loot was the love." Hashtag true story, hashtag legacy, hashtag thanks Ma. The screen fades to black. The True Story logo appears in mustard yellow gold. The credits roll with a chill lo-fi version of the theme music.